We're so thrilled today to be able to give you a first look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone. Introducing Battle Vision Network.
I don't know why this stream has audio problems, like it's clicking every now and again.
EVN fuses cozy, color-matching puzzle gameplay with deep turn-based tactics to test players in fast-paced online maps.
Puzzle matching gameplay cozy?
Yeah. It's not
It's a 1v1
cozy for you?
puzzle
It's not
battle
cozy
in the
for me. No.
galaxy's
It's not
most
cozy.
watched
It's not. I don't think of that as cozy.
You don't think of that as cozy?
All right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's cozy.
Well, unfortunately, chat's rating the Summer Game Fest, so they don't get to tell us whether or not it's cozy right now.
Cappy's most beloved classic games, Mighty Magic Clash of Heroes. BVN reimagines Clash of Heroes puzzle combat design to center an element that we at Cappy felt was one of its most
Is he reading a script? I can't tell.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Over several rounds, take turns launching attacks by creating color-matched formations with your units. Vertical matches create attackers. Horizontal matches create defenders.
The rapid-fire matches
That's
last
neat.
a couple of
Yeah,
minutes.
that could be
BVN isn't just about dominating matches. BVN teams spend a season vying for the title of champion, and the player community ultimately decides which team
Yeah,
takes
Alan
the
Wake
crown.
2 was the biggest
Choose
announcement
between
there.
multiple teams, bursting with
Yeah, that was
personality and
cool.
characters.
That was really good,
Each with
but
its own playstyle and home
Yeah, that was neat, but
Win a match with a ragtag
it also
team,
burns that it's
that
like
win
it's now
shapes
physical,
stats,
and then
outcome, and
we
narrative
find out
events.
It's
it's
limited
physical.
run.
You know, limited
Gameplay
run.
is simple enough
Yeah.
to jump into.
Thanks,
But
Epic.
as you rise in the ranks, you'll unlock new
You're a real
units,
publisher.
each with
You're a real
game-changing
publisher,
abilities,
for real.
And discover endless new tactics and strategies. Charismatic captains front each team. Captains run the play.
They're like,
field,
we released
big
it
personalities
in
and
stores.
outsized power
Literally,
in
no
the
one
form of
leaves.
time-turning special abilities.
Use the Epic Game Store. It's like, but that's for PC. You can't release a physical PC.
I mean, you
When
can.
building the wild world
Limited
of
run
BVN,
one.
we weren't just influenced by our
Yes.
own game, Clash of Heroes.
Limited
It's
Run
on
announced a
Inspired by
physical
the
PC game like
theatricality and
just the other
spectacle of
day.
Yeah,
Eurovision.
it came on a limited
Happy
time
Heart teams
commemorative
outdone
box
themselves with
that has a thumb
fantastic
drive
roster
inside. By the way, the
hand-drawn
thumb drive,
hand-animated
this is going to really
characters,
make anyone who knows about this whole story
fashionable
laugh,
collectible outfits.
is the exact one I'm
Battle
holding
Vision
here,
Network
which
is
you
a
can get on
live,
Alibaba
season-based
for
game
$1.
with new twists, new characters,
Sennheiser
fresh
also packs it
rankings,
with
and
their
narrative
high-end
surprises
headphones.
emerging every season.
Also excited to feature a phenomenal soundtrack by our frequent collaborators, the incredible
People started
Jim
posting
Guthrie
and blowing
and
them up
Sam
for
West.
that, and I just fucking DiCaprio pointed at it because that's the thumb drive on my desk.
Jesus.
You'll be able to play BVN on mobile, PC, and console, and we'll be announcing more details soon.
She sounds
So
sped
thankful
up.
to David
No,
Devs
it's
for
the
chance
audio
to
glitch that's
introduce
happening
Okay.
with the whole stream. I'm
Okay.
checking my
Grateful
phone
to
to
our
make
awesome
sure that,
partners
like,
and
if we were to
Wishlist
restart
the
it, it
game,
wouldn't
join the
fix
fun.
it.
What do you mean M. Bison gameplay tomorrow?
Our next
Why?
title comes to us
Yep,
from
nope, that's
Game
just how it
Bakers,
sounds.
a small
Of
studio
course. Just-
in Montpellier, France, who claim to make games
Jeff,
the same way they cook food.
Technically not his fault, but Jeff fucked up incorporating their video into his stream.
Will take us to dizzying heights, which quite frankly give me the heebie-jeebies. So hold on tight.
This is
making its
rough.
Gameplay debut
Yeah.
today. This is Ken.
Yeah, somebody added us to say the Xbox version of Wukong got delayed with unknown reasons why.
What?
People are saying it's probably because of the Series S, but
Crap. Yeah, that's gonna start happening more and more.
Watch it ship on everything else. And like Baldur's Gate, it's
Hi,
like Game of the
I'm
Year
Emmet from the Game
nominee,
Bakers.
and everyone
Maybe you
raves
know us
about
for
it for
Fury or
months, and then
Haven.
they're like,
Fury was a hack and slash
I
and
guess
even an RPG.
you don't have to release
but
on the
both
Series
were games
S.
about freedom. Live free,
no one
free to love
does.
who you want.
I don't
Today I'm
even want to
presenting our
ship
next
them
game,
anymore.
Karen.
Phil, are you okay?
Final part of our freedom
No.
trilogy. In Cairn, you play an alpinist who's climbing a deadly mountain.
It's
Put your
fucked up
life at
because
risk
I
to
like
reach
the
a summit that
presentation
nobody
style of
reached
this
before.
conference a lot more, but it's being
You're
ruined by
obsessed
technical
by this
problems.
ascent,
Yeah.
and you are
Is the
climbing
Day of the
free
Dev
yourself
stream
from your own
available
chains.
anywhere else? Does anyone know?
I don't think
Cairn
so, but
is what we call a survival climber. You have to climb, but also survive in the mountain. The climbing is
Okay, I'm gonna
very
go have
realistic.
to the bathroom. Have fun.
Oh,
You
okay.
can climb
Yeah,
absolutely everywhere.
I guess I'll wait
as
till
long
Chris
as you
is
manage
back.
to keep your balance.
No,
and
go
stamina.
ahead. I
All
got
right.
this.
all right.
I can man this.
You can
If
talk
you're
about how
careless,
cool survival games are.
Yeah. I'll do exactly that.
Falling, trying again the
Chris,
same routes
I'm really
or
glad that you're
completely
here,
different
and
routes.
Bob
Trying
isn't here.
over
I
and
need to
over.
tell you my dark secret.
To make it, you have to push yourself.
In the winter of
to go beyond
2021,
your limits.
I killed a man. and I buried him
Each wall to
in
climb
Aggro's
feels like
backyard. I
labyrint,
haven't told Aggro.
almost
He
like
hasn't
a boss
noticed
fight.
yet. But you can smell it.
Even though
Like
you
when
can
you go
climb
over
free
there,
solo,
like
Alpinism has a
somehow
natural
that
checkpoint
body still
device.
just stinks.
Kittens.
I
But you have
figured
a
you would
limited amount,
understand.
and using them at the right time is key.
Yeah, there's a
Eventually,
frame pacing issue, and
reaching the
also
top
the
of the
audio's
wall is
popping and
extremely
skipping, which is really unfortunate because the show was fine.
It's freeing. Thanks for watching, and wishlist the game to stay
Okay,
tuned.
GameSpot's also doing the stream. Great. I'm gonna check
A
that.
two-person team
If it's
in
not a
Canada has been
dedicated, let
developing
me
this next game.
mute. Check. Hey, check. No, open in the thing that's already
And wishlist the
open.
game to stay tuned.
Oh, that sounds correct. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're changing places. Here's hope. Good job, Dan. Here's to hoping that we don't get hit with an ad, because I'm just running on a different browser from usual. Woof.
IM 8-Bit presents. Prepare yourself for... Wait for it.
Now it's... It's still skipping and stuff. At least it was. Maybe that was just because it was just getting started. This is cute, and it's making video game Pokemon-like sounds. I approve. Also, Chad, I am shocked. I am shocked that you would give that
And I'm
last
Danny,
conference a
and we're here to
D.
show you our game,
That
Power
thing all three of us did.
Yeah.
We changed streams, and it's still not running right.
Oh, come on.
This game looks cool, too. Like, it's got some good Game Boy vibes, and...
Shadowrunner is a retro-flavored slice-of-life RPG where you play as a motorcycle courier that delivers pets to people in a city
thank
called
God,
Sapphire Valley.
thank God Chris isn't here, you know. If I
In
heard
Sapphire
Yick
Valley,
right
The
now...
company Hanapex has developed new devices called leap cells.
No, this guy
to
has a
power
job.
Their newest generation of digital pets by using an unexpected
Something
fuel
I don't
source.
think that the Yick guy could ever raise to.
Yeah. He's not really about having a job, you know. I'm just gonna go back to this one. Who wants to see a fucking ad for sunscreen thanks to DoorDash? Okay, there we go.
You play as Callie, who's a new recruit in the Pedal Runner program. So being new in town and with a bit of a shy
Pedal
personality,
Runner.
Callie doesn't have a
Okay,
few challenges
pedal,
along the way.
pedal, please.
Pedal
Difficulty of
runner,
dealing with
right?
customers and talking to people in general.
Right.
Pedal
to the
runner?
rivalry.
I'm
We
not
all
the
heard
only one.
pedal runner, right? Holy
Fortunately,
shit.
Callie
Right,
is joined
what
by
are
their
you
pet
doing?
companion.
Hey!
Hero is
Maybe
unique
we
in that
run
he's an
back that
older type
name.
of Hanapex,
Maybe today
which is
we
a
found
simpler
out
and
that's
is now
not a good
obsolete
one. Let's
handheld
come up
model.
with another.
So with that outdated tech,
Maybe you take
Hero
another
has some
take of
quirks,
the
like
read
his
at
battery
least.
isn't always reliable. But
Maybe we
he's
start
way
there.
more outgoing than Callie, and so he's great to have around when meeting new people.
Oh, it's fine. You run
He's
the pedals
practically
across straight
indispensable.
lines. Whoa.
The Pedal Runner program
You
will
do
teach
what?
Callie
Oh,
through
no,
four
what
What kind of
unique
lines we
districts
taking
of
these
Sapphire Valley.
across?
We're getting them out
Along the
of
way,
punishable
mysterious occurrences will
illegal
begin to surface,
districts.
and we will encounter individuals who think that there may be more to uncover about the new Hanapets sensation.
So, hey, Bob.
Hey, what's up?
Sure was no Mega Man.
Yeah, of course not.
I now remove my shirt and shame. I'm sure it's because it's at the Xbox Game Showcase.
Oh yeah, they're just saying everything cool is being saved for the Xbox Game Showcase.
Robots, there's flowers, there's
Please,
pets.
Nintendo,
We
announce
tried
the
to really give
showcase.
story some heart to it,
Please,
and
we
just
need
hope you have fun playing.
something.
And thanks for checking out Pedal Runner.
Oh, you did the shot, of
Developed
course.
in Shanghai by Polar's Studio, our next game is a dystopian thriller that's as every bit Orwellian as it is Lynchian. It's a tale of temporal technologies,
Oh, we got Lynch.
unimaginable body horrors, and psychedelic nightmares. This is Karma: The Dark World.
Huh. Oh, it's like Control. Oh, right. It's
嗨
like
各位好，我是卡玛
someone
德
else
和我的
to
创意总监王
watch
永
Lynch.
我们团队
Yes.
月朗工作室来自于中国上海，团队的目标是带给全球玩家有趣且有深度的叙事驱动类游
I
戏。
can't say I
很
expected
荣
one of
幸借此
the
机会向
high
各位
budget
玩家展
Chinese
示用
games
才
here.
华横溢的月朗团队所制作的第一款游戏《卡玛 The Dark World》。
This could be cool. Oh my god, guys, that's too direct. You can't just have the red curtains.
玩家将扮演利维坦思想局的 ROM 干员丹尼尔，他的主要任务目的是潜入嫌疑人的大脑，并调查事件的真相。玩家将在2个不同的世界中进行冒险，去体验完全不同的情绪和故事。一个是在反乌托邦的现实世界，你将了解到扭曲、压抑、毫无人性的社会观。
I thought it was going to be like Silent Hill 4 for a moment, was he was seeing the weird things out the window and maybe couldn't interact
你将看见诡异恐怖的画面，但却包含了令人痛心的真相。在这个游戏中，作为探员，你需要坚守意志，效忠这座城市的掌控者利维坦公司。但直到有一天，你发现正在调查的案件发生了翻天覆地的变化，你冰冷的心从此开始逐渐融化。
Damn, they said the game was Lynchian and then it showed literal red curtains.
What have I done?
Yeah.
这就是卡马泽大库一个你从没有体验过、带有浓厚电影风格的反乌托邦游戏。如果你想要了解更多关于这个故事的最后的真相，请访问我们的网站 karmadarkworld.com。我们会第一时间告知你试玩的 demo 相关时间。
Oh, there will be a demo release, so I get to try out the David Lynch game.
Fuck! My prosthetic! This isn't real. This can't be real.
No. He comes back with the what is
I forgot to turn my microphone off.
How do you
now
follow
Chris
up
is
making
back.
2 of the best indie games of all time? Make
Hope for
50
Mega Man
more.
ended.
That's
Hope
what's happening
for
with UFO
Volvy
50.
regained.
This is from
Yes.
Team Mossmouth.
Yeah,
Of
you know
course.
what? If we
And
see
Spelunky
Mega
2,
Man anywhere
it's as
within
if
the
you
next
took
year, it's going to
the
be a
modern
Nintendo
design
thing.
sensibilities of today.
Maybe when
went
the
back in
Switch 2
time
is
and made
announced.
an entire
Right.
console worth of retro games, and it's coming so soon.
like you're saying while you're like I was saying while you were gone.
And we're
Please,
part of the team
Nintendo.
of indie
We need an
developers
event.
working on UFO.
Yeah, we need
50
them
We'd say.
to
collection
announce
of
their
50
fucking event. We
games.
need somebody who
You heard
is
that
just
correctly.
completely
That's
lost at
50
sea here.
brand
Right.
new games.
Oh, is this like 50 terrible games?
50 different game developers made 50 small NES type games.
Okay.
I mean, some of these look all right.
Yeah,
No, they look really quite good.
Right.
Yeah, this
that-
actually looks a lot better than this kind of project usually looks, so this seems decent.
with the name, it just made me think, oh yeah, you're trying to, like, is a parody, make bad games instead of 50.
Foremost, these are not mini games. Some of the games are smaller, like arcade-style games.
So you're gonna sell it for like $90 like Action 53, right?
Right?
This is just making me think of how the developers of that Game Center CX collection is like, yeah, the DS game that was completely edited to have nothing to do with Game Center CX that we released before anybody who spoke English knew what that was. That didn't succeed, so we're not releasing this in the United States.
This company's history spans.
Well, it wasn't edited. They used the American title of that series.
Yeah, but they like, here's an EGM editor floating in and shit like that.
The timeline, you'll find that some games have sequels.
It had Arino.
Or recurring characters.
Just to be clear, I own that game.
We also thought about the limitations.
Yeah, so did I. But like,
we devised
that shouldn't be used as a metric of success for any project.
As well as
No, they obviously should have made the new one. I just figured it would be
shit,
clear.
It's Karnov.
No matter which game it's
Most fucked up part, you clearly got to that before us, so it went, oh shit, change it's over, it's
We're happy to
Karnov.
build on modern game design and genres.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, no, this is probably the best thing we've seen today.
Easily.
Yeah.
It's this and Alan Wake 2, baby.
Right.
Era. It's also to provide 50 fresh experiences. We like to think that UFO Soft.
Man, was that the Kirby golf game?
No, it looks like I wouldn't get my ass whipped at it.
I don't know about that.
It looks single player.
Them including fake release dates is pretty
Every
good.
game's not going to be.
I presume the games will
favorite.
get more
Figuring
advanced
out which games you like is
later
part
their
of the
fictional
fun.
release date
With
is.
so much variety,
Mhm.
you're sure to find
That's
something
cool.
to get lost in. Whether you prefer fast-paced action games.
I wonder when it's actually coming out.
or thinky strategy.
I'm wondering if they're
they will say
actually
at the end.
legit gonna be like, and the game is $50 because
we all have fond memories
I'd do
of
it.
going to a
Yeah, I
friend's
would
house
do
and
it.
Yeah, I
browsing their
probably
game
would
library
too.
for something to play together. So half of UFO 50's
Yo,
games
it's like Kunio-kun.
have multiplayer, either co-op or versus.
You're dead.
Needless to say, UFO 50 has been in development for a long time. But today, we're very excited to finally announce a release date.
That's right, UFO 50 is coming to Steam on September 18th.
That's like the same time as Astro. That's great.
All right.
What a year.
That's 12 days after
Please
Astrobot.
find our Steam page and wishlist
Look,
the
September
games
is a
so that
marked
you can
month.
be
When's
notified
Ease
when
coming
it
out?
comes out.
This is the same day as
October?
Ease?
I think Ease is October.
The developer of this next game should be a pretty familiar face, so it should be
It does
no
not have an official
surprise
release
what
date
they've
yet.
cooked
Okay.
up.
Okay.
But nevertheless,
just
it's
fall.
still a world premiere. So take it away, Spry
I guess
Fox.
Ease couldn't afford to show up at the show. That would have been cool though. Jeff, you should have got him in here.
I feel like they'll probably get shown at a Nintendo thing again.
I mean, yeah, but Jeff would be going out of his way to get him.
Yeah, it'd be nice. I feel like Jeff probably doesn't have a huge amount of like direct picking and choosing nowadays. Like maybe certain things, but I can't imagine he like picks every single thing.
I mean, it's his show. That's his job.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of things that should be somebody's job and they don't do themselves anymore.
The Arcella is kind of nice.
I like someone in chat saying, "Don't starve, Animal Crossing," because it's
true. They're not wrong.
They fucking nailed it. No, this looks nice. Cozy. Wait, what director are we at?
Oh no, and it's only on phones.
Oh. Okay. Yeah,
All
it's a
right.
Netflix game. That's this year's oh fuck. Bob, help.
Point B.
Point B. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Ettery, the co-founder and studio manager of Spry Fox.
And I'm Jamie Antonise, lead narrative designer of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit.
We hope you enjoyed the worldwide premiere of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. We're really grateful to be a part of Day of the Devs alongside so many creative and
Your hat
inspiring
is
developers.
distracting me, sir.
We started Spry Fox 14 years ago with the goal of making the world a happier place.
Do you like
This is the first
Indiana
game we're launching
Jones?
since
Yes.
being part of Netflix. That's allowed us to
It's my
focus
entire
all of our
personality.
energies
There are only two thoughts about his outfit. Is like, you must like Indiana Jones and the earth tones and beige and earth tones from fucking
As you just saw,
Red
Cozy
Letter
Grove
Media's
Camp Spirit
review of that
takes
Star
place on a
Trek
haunted island
was a
where you'll
Genesis.
assist an unusual assortment of
Insurrection.
Insurrection.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
has a unique personality,
Which is
backstory,
that's the
full of
worst
human
one.
interaction.
No, I think probably
It's a spooky but heartwarming life sim game.
First
where your
Contact?
Small daily acts of
Nemesis is the worst one.
That's the
We
one
want
with Tom
Cozy Grove
Hardy,
Camp
right?
Spirit to be a game that you can
Okay.
come back to
Yes.
at your own pace for months, if not years to come.
Yeah, that probably is the worst one.
Joy and relaxation whenever
Heck
you
and
need it most.
wholesome.
And hopefully
Oh, we got
it'll be a
rated
game
by
with a story that sticks
Calamarici.
with you
Hi,
forever,
hello.
because the characters
When we're in
really do
podcast
care.
mode, we tend to not
Cozy
notice,
Grove
but
Camp Spirit is launching soon.
last of
So
you was like,
pre-register now on your mobile app store to be the
heck
first
and
Spirit Scout
wholesome
on the
chungus cozy
See you
comfy gaming for the good little
You a
beans.
dog lover? You'll be
Showcase.
super into our next title. Hell, I'm more into cats, but this game is just so cute.
Thank you for the raid, Calamarici. How is Donkey Kong?
Enjoy this teaser from Studio Tolima and publisher Don't Nod, featuring a puppy and their person.
Hey, hello everyone. My name is Ben. I'm the founder and creative director at Studio Tolima. We're a small indie studio based in Brussels, Belgium, and we are working on our first title, Koira.
I was actually lurking during that Calamarici Donkey Kong
Koira
stream.
is a narrative game where you wake up in a snowy forest
was a
and
good stream.
encounter a small puppy who got trapped. You set him free, and together you go on a beautiful adventure and set out to reach Koira's house. This relationship is really at the heart of our game.
You go on an adventure
In Koira, You go
Find
through a
whoever
musical
hung this
forest,
dog and kill them.
filled with sounds to discover and interact with.
Ghost Dog's like, I
For
need
example,
revenge, human.
Each character and animal in the forest is voiced by a different instrument. And you can use their voice to interact with the world, to activate ancient statues, to speak to whimsical animals, and to earn the trust of the puppy. To progress through the story, you can also manipulate items and use your new companion's unique abilities. With these, you can solve puzzles, but you can also just play together. For example, by playing fetch, building snowmen, or my personal favorite, playing hide and seek. As they journey through the winter wonderland, they encounter obstacles, they share laughs, and they save other woodland creatures. But if winter is magical, it's also dangerous. And they are not alone in this forest. Mysterious hunters are lurking around and following them. Our goal with Koira is to create a universal tale which focuses on the emotional journey. We want to create a game that is as immersive and intuitive as possible. It's a game without any text nor dialogue. The whole story is brought to life through expressive hand-drawn art,
every
frame-by-frame
creature is voiced
animation,
by a
and a
different
beautiful
instrument.
original soundtrack.
Unfortunately, a lot of them sound
Let
like the
yourself
Resident Evil
be
director's
carried
cut
away by the
basement
magical
song,
and
right?
serene atmosphere of the forest. Contemplate and play at your own pace. We can't wait to share more with you. So if you'd like to be one of the first one to hear about what we're up to and our upcoming demo, please head over to
I
our
ate a
Steam
protein
page
bar.
to wish
Okay. Because I was like, we got 1.5
Thanks again,
conferences
and
to
we look
go.
forward to sharing
I should
more
keep
with you.
fed. It dried my mouth insanely, though, so. Cool. A demo is helpful. That exact type of game trailers do not work for. You need to play it and feel the interactions and see if it compels you.
Or captivating narrative to pull you through. Well, this game has all of that. This is Arranger from indie supergroup Furniture and Mattress.
Defoe Duck asks, how good will the PC game show be? The Summer Game Fest was so dire, I bet it will be better.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's a good
The only
chance.
thing I think might be worse than that is
Xbox.
I feel like there's no way Xbox is as bad as it just was, but who knows? They're the wild card now that they own everyone.
Capcom and Sega were all over this, and they're usually Xbox's big third-party partners.
Well, they're saving the big stuff for that show.
I think the Xbox will be a powerful conference, or the saddest thing we've ever seen, which will also make it compelling.
Yeah, I think if nothing else, it'll be more interesting.
This game looks dope as shit. I think a Nintendo Direct showed it, and Agro and I were talking about how this is dope as hell.
Yeah, I think it was one of those indie Rex.
There's something this reminds me of, but I don't know what off the top of my head.
Way that she moves through the world.
Yeah, I love this.
As she moves, objects on the same row or column move with her. And if she gets to the edge of the gameplay grid, she loops around to the other side.
Hello? Anyway, I'm gonna get a drink since I've already seen this.
Set of mechanics in a wide variety of interesting ways.
But we got grapple hooks.
Never hesitating on any one idea for too long.
No gliders.
Keep things feeling breezy, playful, and respectful of your time.
Huh. I wonder what the ropes are gonna do.
The entire game world exists on a sprawling, interconnected grid, on which you'll find towns full of lovable weirdos to chat with and advance the story. Wilderness spaces to navigate, full of optional puzzles and exciting mysteries.
I just see Sokoban games are back in chat.
And dungeons teeming with monsters to puzzle your way past.
I don't think I'd call that a Sokoban game, chat.
Yeah.
Or through.
That's really funny to
Expressive
slide the
comic
sword
style
onto
cutscenes.
things to kill them.
We follow Gemma on her journey of self-discovery. Heading out beyond the walls of her town, she soon discovers a beautiful, inspiring world. But also one ruled by fear and a strange, immovable force called the static. Can she disrupt a culture of stagnation and find a place to fit into it? Find out in a new type of role puzzling game when Arranger launches on July 25th.
Oh, that's pretty close. There's another
There's never
Netflix
been
one?
a bigger red herring than the developer
July
named
25th.
Cozy Game Pals, because their idea of cozy is a little twisted. Here's your world premiere first look at the very first release from Blumhouse Games.
Oh, the Blumhouse one that they talked about earlier.
Amy? Are you okay?
Yeah.
No.
Do you see anyone?
I'm sorry, that's all I can think of seeing the aesthetic of this game. Whenever you see the character models from the front, anyway.
Something about these character models makes me think of Harry Potter on PS1.
And hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
I gotta see that.
What was that? Don't worry, Viv.
It's more when they see it from the behind. They're chunky and not designed well at all.
I'll protect you. Amy! Oh, I've got to get out of here. Where did you go? Hello? Amy! Just go home, Viv.
I'm Lamphead.
I'll save you, no matter what. Don't worry, Viv. Everything is going to be spectacular. I'm happy here.
Yeah, you really need someone to be better at making PS1 stylized
A few months ago,
characters.
this next game appeared on the interwebs.
The background
out of
seemed
nowhere.
alright, but those characters were
mystified us.
rough.
It seems like a novelty at first, but then you realize just how profound its mechanics and rendering engine are. From Crescent Moon Games and those dang games, this is Screenbound, a game.
Hey guys, it's Josh Precison, and I'm the game director of Screenbound. Today we'll be talking with Kyle McKeever, who's the game developer. We'll be talking about the game's mechanics, how it started, and how it's going.
Nice pizza.
Hi, my name is Kyle McKeever, and I am the developer of Screenbound. And Josh, you and I have been working together on Screenbound for a couple months now. Do you want to talk about the idea of how Screenbound came to be?
So I was watching a video of someone playing a Game Boy, and I don't know why it came to mind exactly, but just seeing the image of someone holding a device in their hand with an environment in the background.
How'd they get
and
a picture of
something
me in
happening
high
on
school?
The screen made me think, how could you link this all together into a game where you're playing on the screen and you've got a 3D environment and they're both linked?
And they're like, how...
It started with a little
The
prototype.
Wii U's
of
already gone. We can't do that anymore. Damn.
Device, having an endless running motion and jumping at the same time as seeing it in 2D and 3D.
And then the other part of it was the controls from the prototype. They weren't set in place.
I think we were having this problem where you're exploring this world, but only facing forward, and you can move side to side, but you're only looking in front of you. So at first we're like, okay, maybe we can just do a 180 so you can at least go backwards, because we were constantly moving forward in 3D space. So we tried that. That felt a little weird. And then at that point I was like, you know what? Since most of the games out there that people are familiar with are first-person shooter games, why don't we try FPS controls? And then you implemented an FPS controller and kept the 2D essentially the same, and for some reason it just miraculously worked.
Most games people are familiar with
So the
are
device
FPS.
itself that you use in Screenbound
That would have been a
is
correct
quantum device.
thing to say
How
at
that
the
works
beginning of
in
8th
the
Gen.
context of the game
Yeah, I
is
was like,
that the 2D
Maybe they
world
meant
that's
in
presented on the
first person.
screen is actually projecting,
Because they were talking about how to figure out how to make it
as a
controlled
3D
in first
world.
person.
Yeah,
Also
in
how it
first
works
person that would be
in the
true.
level editor,
Because,
the
you know,
level
what
editor
else?
is 2D.
Right, like, but
And
at
once
that
you
point, what
finish your
would it be
level,
other
or
than
you're
that?
finished
Walking
working on it,
simulator.
It actually builds the entire 3D geometry out and creates a 3D world.
Well, that's neat.
Both dimensions are equally important, and you have to be paying attention to both to get anywhere in the game. Because, first of all, the enemies are in 2D.
Chris, I went to Cookout last night, and I was like, it's okay, I'm just going to get a burger. And I was like, well, maybe, and also a milkshake. It's okay, though, I won't get the cheer wine. And we showed up, and Bob's like, I'll also get a cheer wine with mine. And then I start sweating, and I'm like, and also another cheer wine on the side.
You're going to push back, and you're going to lose some health from your
Yeah, just
battery.
give up.
Shut the fuck up, man! I can't leave Cookout without a cheer wine. No matter that milkshake though, that was fucking.
I'm testing and developing.
That was
If
good
I lose
shit.
track
That was
of
unreal.
Yeah, that was actually the part you shouldn't have done.
and that's how you die.
Believe me, I figured that out one spoonful in.
Right, because now you want another one.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
That was, dude, I didn't.
There's like pixelated grass in the 2D world. There's gonna be grass in the 3D world. Same with trees.
That was powerful shit. I don't need
Some of
another.
the puzzle elements or some of the things you only see in 2D or you only see in 3D, like the fan.
Yeah, you're kind
Hey,
of
Bob.
solve
Hey,
puzzle elements.
you ever
more
look
so
at a
on the
game and
3D
go, I
side,
could see
but
why
then
you thought high concept-wise this is really neat.
by
Right.
focusing on the 2D
I
side.
bet this will be miserable to play.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't imagine this
And-
being fun
Yeah,
at all.
that's pretty much it.
And yet I
Good
seem
talk, Sue.
challenged by the game.
Our next game
The game's like,
takes what you
enjoy
might
me,
consider
asshole.
a dream job and adds a heap of dread. You play as a zookeeper tending to animals, except something is terribly wrong. Developed by an international team at Clapperheads, this is Zoochosis. And I promise you've never seen giraffes like this before.
Oh, it's like zoochosis. Okay.
You think they're cute? I don't. You've all been to the zoo. And
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen! Random asshole to hippos!
Behind closed doors. I'm Valentin
You
Shukhin, the
actually
lead game
like
designer
this?
of the Zoochosis game, and I invite you to become a night zookeeper.
Can't fucking deal with that shit. That's a better trailer than most of them at Summer Game Fest.
Get up. It's time to get to work. Hurry up.
But then, one day, I got in.
All right, feed the moose the coffee beans.
Something in the works that you're not ready to know about yet.
The plot of Zoochosis was written in the best traditions of the thriller and horror genres. We aim to create a dark atmosphere resembling the works of Hans Giger, Lovecraft, and Edgar Allan Poe. We achieve this through lighting placement, color correction, textures, and environmental props.
This is our mobile veterinary station. Here you'll be mixing.
Why does this guy Goodman? Yeah, I was like, why is this guy just impersonating John Goodman?
I was like, is this Blumhouse? Did they get him?
We need to closely monitor the health of the animals. We have some quite rare specimens.
The mutation, the parasite, and the infection that's happening to these animals, it's kind of like reprogramming their biology.
Ugh.
Ooh, a tentacle.
John Badman.
The giraffe head acting like a large anaconda, slithering with its jaw unhinged.
Anacondo. Man, do I want to live in one of those.
Where did you get this dad joke?
The concept of the giraffe set the basis of each animal having their own unique design in their mutation.
There also will be many endings in the game. Each of the endings depend on the choices made by the player during the game. Planning out all the endings was quite challenging. We dedicated a substantial amount of time structuring the paths and dialogues into a unified framework.
So, which ending do you want? It just pops up with 4 things to select.
If you perform well tonight, you'll get one in the morning.
Yeah, I guess I'll give you the Lambo and my daughter.
Should I tell her you're staying here
I
for
guess
the
this
night?
is a happy
Keep in
ending.
mind,
I
I'll
don't know.
lock you in until morning.
Your main goal will be to save the edibles, including infected ones that have turned into mutants.
It's a really good John
Save
Goodman
them
impersonation
and
if it isn't John Goodman.
Right?
I just find it inconceivable that John Goodman's showing up in this random fucking video game.
Wishlist it on Steam and follow us on social media. Thank you so much for the support. See ya.
Don't worry, King Spump. I also heard save the edibles.
And that's the game. Except not quite. You can see in While Waiting by Optilusion Games, waiting is always an option, but not the whole story.
I was like,
and
no,
that's what I
no,
like
that
about
was
our
the
next
game.
title. It's
What are
more
you
than
talking
meets
about?
the
We just
eye.
saw it.
Are you showing us
what
more of the
mischief
game?
we
That'll
can
still
get
be
up
the
to
game.
While waiting.
Hi everyone, I'm Dom, the founder of Optilusion Games. We're a game studio.
I also am making a game featuring
Today,
John
I'm
Goodman.
thrilled to reintroduce our latest
How?
game. While
That
waiting.
man needs money.
While Waiting is a game about waiting for things to happen, waiting for the bus, waiting for the traffic, waiting for the line to move. Follow our main character Adam as he waits his way through
It's a pretty
the
good character
various
animation. It is.
scenarios of everyday life.
So it's the same
Maybe
philosophy
you
as
want
Postal.
to be a well-behaved kid and embody good old-fashioned patience. Or
Either you had a very strange Postal playthrough, or you think this is going a very different direction than I am.
I mean, the whole point of Postal 2 is that you can solve it without killing anybody. You just have to wait a long time.
For people who really want to do something, you can find your own way to kill the time. We also have prepared a list of meaningless challenges to help you.
This is
with
Postal.
it. If they're too hard or maybe not your cup of tea, that's okay. We also have a very, very helpful fidget button, specially designed for you. Just press it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say most games need that. Just at all times. Yeah, this cutscene's taking too long.
Little interactions, Easter eggs, and
Aloy's talking too much.
Definitely not try in your daily life. Don't worry about Adam though, he's a tough little guy. Get to know his family, his friends, and his victims as you follow.
How did
Adam's
you
life
think this
from
would
first
go?
house to every mundane thing in between. But do remember, your goal is to wait, nothing else.
Desert bus.
I was dressed like a Yakuza character.
Add to wait list on Steam. I mean, wish list.
During the selection process,
Was this guy voiced by
next
Troy
game
Baker?
Really caught my eye. It's got cyberpunk vibes, horror vibes, ghost vibes, all the vibes.
Was that for the last game
With
or
this
the next game? We're not
Toronto-based
seeing a game
developer
yet.
Rocket Adrift really captured something unique.
Okay.
Is this related to Hotline Miami?
The sounds sound like Hotline Miami, but
The faces look like Hotline Miami.
Psychroma is a cyberpunk horror game. One of the concepts that we wanted to really emphasize was identity, what it means to be who you are.
Bob, we should buy
and
like
how horrific it
4
might
more
be if
LED
that was
tubes
stripped
and
from
just
you.
like shove them behind us. That's what everyone does
has
nowadays.
amnesia.
That's how you know it's
Don't who you
cyberpunk.
are.
The idea of losing yourself, it seems like it should be the one thing that can't be taken away from you.
We wanted to set the game into a kind of cyberpunk future. We were really interested in the paranormal concepts and the more grounded future technology. Cyberpunk has a lot of themes that fit well with the story that we wanted to
Show
tell.
me the piss
The
game.
idea of what makes humans human, having your environment really impact
I'm just
who
remembering
you
one of
are
the
and
funny
what
parts of
you're
Free
dealing
US
with,
is
this
Piss
kind of
Boy.
dystopian future.
God, so we go to the theater.
horrific
It's
in
Zion,
itself.
Bob, me, and Tosh, and everyone's laughing at Piss Boy, and I'm just silent. I'm just like,
and our main character Hayes.
I can't
we
even
also
escape it,
decided
even in
to
theater.
make them non-binary
can't.
and biracial. Part of that.
the
is
games I
what,
stream
like,
are
creates a
piss.
rift
The
in
chat
their
is yelling
ability to, like,
piss.
connect
Even the
with other
movies I see, piss.
And so Psychroma was a great way for me to explore that part of myself. And like not being black enough for the black community and obviously not white passing. And I've never really been able to explore that or really talk about that openly until now, I think. We like to write from our own perspectives, and I feel like that's really helpful for a certain kind of player that's looking for that in their narrative-driven games. It really is amazing to see people interact with the media you made and like get it. For anyone else out there that's looking to make impactful indie games, it's going to be hard, but the feeling that you get when you get that game into someone's hands, there's nothing else like it. And for me, it's way worth it.
Is the sea sand part of the horror?
No,
Should I be scared of the sea sand?
No, I don't think you were supposed to be scared of anything in the room with them. Were you,
It's time
though?
to get cozy.
Do you want
This
to talk
game is
about
as
it?
cozy as it gets. It's about houses. Just
Oh, this is too
not quite in the way
scary.
you expect. By Tanant Games, this is building relationships.
You have sex with a house in my game.
And I'm here to show you probably the most stupid game you'll see all day today.
There was a Harry Potter Quidditch game and a Horizon Lego game. The bar is high.
And it's called Building Relationships. Take a look.
PS1 aesthetic. Good. I actually really like this.
Yeah,
Visually,
no, this
they
looks
nailed. Honestly, it looks like PS2.
Mm-hmm.
This is good.
Did you play Katamari? I mean,
you can't tell.
Arrival on the island. You'll be exploring the area.
This is a
moving
good
around
game.
Just like a real house.
Just like a real house. Yeah.
Talk to the friendly apartment.
Like
this is a video game.
Yes.
This is why we cover summer game events, because we want to find this game.
Or Millie, who's this tall windmill that might just step on you if you ask them nicely. You'll also find these Chesters hiding around. They're not looking for a date. They're in a very complicated.
This is how you know Chris isn't here. Fucking house is talking about stepping on another house's nuts and he's silent.
And wave dashing.
Don't call it that!
There's a bunch of fishing spots around the island. Though the local wildlife might not be what you expect.
Fine. Oh, the fish beat cars is pretty funny.
It looks like there's a few questions on stream. Let me take a look. Is this a dating sim? Not exactly. There's some dating elements, but the story all takes place.
It's mainly being stepped on, though.
There's lots of being stepped on by a windmill.
But stupid. Are you okay? No. Is my mother proud of me? No. Can you have sex in the game? No. But there is some plans for DLC because just like in real life, you have to pay extra for that.
I mean, some
unexpected
do, I suppose.
Relationships. Wishlist now on Steam. Man, what am I doing with my life?
Last summer, Day of the Devs featured a little-known game that celebrates the everyday and turns it into something therapeutic. It became an absolute hit, and we're oh so happy to world premiere their latest DLC.
Hello, I'm Annie. And this is Lucas. Here we are, working hard, finding stars for A Little to the Left. It's a game where you solve puzzles by organizing household items. We think it's neat that there are different ways to arrange things. In our game, you find stars with each arrangement that you discover.
And we tell you when you did it right or wrong.
This idea for our new DLC, A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars. Seeing Stars is all about multiple solutions.
Why'd you do this? You took one fight of everything.
33 new levels and 5 additional bonus levels.
I would be like, this is a toast roommate simulator. Then I was like, I can't make that joke right now. I snapped off a part of a scone in there and put the rest back in.
Stars to discover. We've introduced interactive items that
this
fold,
much.
flap, stick, stack, smash, and bounce. We've got the classic organizational puzzles, of course.
Why did you bring Ginger?
And solutions that range from easy.
These are important tools.
There's a lot to be excited about, but
I thought that thing was fucking Vader for a second. Just for 1 second, my brain went, that's the toy of Darth Vader.
A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars. Available June 25th.
Game Pass.
Game Pass.
Have you ever
Don't
wanted
buy
to
our
play a
game
game forever?
Yeah,
developed
I
by
sure feel
folks
bad
at
for anybody who
Violence.
still signs
You'll
those
delve into
deals.
ancient ruins, and thanks to a strange time loop affecting the island you're on, you'll have plenty of time to explore every inch.
Hello again. My name is Dwight Davis, and I'm the sole developer behind Hello Again, which is a game about being trapped in the world's coziest time loop.
So it's some sort of death loop? Is that...
And Hello Again.
I wish you could explain it to me further.
Who was assigned the task of
For the
delivering
next
a package
3 years.
To a remote
Yes,
island.
preferably in
One
10 to
shipwreck
20
later,
minute chunks.
You awaken stranded on the island and trapped inside an unexplained 12-hour
I know we're going to
time loop.
go and just start watching old conferences again. I'm not looking forward to when we start getting close to where we are at that point and go, oh god, we're watching the Deathloop trailers.
Yeah, it does feel like events
This
are
is a
getting
dense game
dramatically
with lots of
worse around
strange
that.
locations and phenomena.
It's true.
So a lot of your experience
I
will
would
consist
simply
of walking
stop
around
before then.
and filling your journal with observations.
I mean, it's probably right though.
As you
Although,
explore,
if we
you'll
stop
discover
before
that
then, we don't
everything
get
runs
to
on
be
a clock.
doing
From the weather,
that way of everything that
tides, the
Microsoft
ancient
lied
circuits that
about.
power the ruins
Right,
where you
which is what people want. They want us to have to watch 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023 of Microsoft's conferences.
This island thousands of years ago.
So, Black Myth Wukong's
Since
physical
the Islanders
edition
have
will
no
be an
idea that they're
activation
bound to
code
a
in a
time
box
loop,
with no
You
disc.
can use your ever-expanding knowledge to help.
Then it's not a physical edition.
I
So you can
assume
reach
that's for
your goals.
PC, not console.
Nope.
What?
They specifically said we couldn't figure out getting discs printed.
What is happening?
So,
How?
in short, what
How
happens
could
when you
no
mix
one
the
help them out
gameplay
with
and
this?
Mechanics of Outer Wilds.
That's
with the
insane.
vibes of Animal
You get
Crossing and the
nothing.
Small town feel.
Why would you ever
Groundhog
do
Day?
that?
The answer is
You lose all
Hello
value.
Again,
Like,
coming
there's
in
nothing different from
2025.
just buying it digitally
So our
at
next
that
title,
point.
Tom the Postgirl.
If
is
you're
a
gonna
very
even
expensive
do it,
game
you
by
just
studio
lose money.
CEO
Yeah, okay,
Oopsie
well.
Daisies. And aptly named, as Tom, our main character, has plenty of oopsie daisies of her own in this game. It has a twisted sense of humor and offers choices that'll leave you wondering, should I have done that? Yeah, it's probably fine. If you're looking to connect with your inner voyeur, this is the game for you.
Hello, we're the Oopsie Daisies, a small studio from Switzerland, and we are here to present you our debut title, Tom the Postgirl.
Or a hit aughts techno song.
Yeah, just seeing them all run through the streets. I could see that as a music video.
Yeah, 100%.
She has to hide in the closet. She has to watch them.
It's Blue Velvet the game!
Yes.
It apparently is.
Yeah, no, that's what they said going in. I'm like, it's a 4-year game. I'm like, what?
I didn't expect it to be this incredibly
Accompany Tom on her duties delivering packages to the deranged villagers.
Good. I need them to be
Discover a great
deranged.
deal, perhaps too much, about the locals. Her approach,
This is a good
although
game.
controversial, is highly effective.
I would
Intense and
absolutely
obsessive
play this.
stalking.
I like the V-shaped
As you
bath.
follow her, you'll witness a wide variety of scenes, each more disturbing and chaotic than the last one. But is that really gonna stop you from continuing to do so?
Quite the opposite.
Please don't film your live action
We were
segments in
inspired
60
by the
frames
Little
a
Red
second.
Riding Hood, which you can recognize in
Yes,
the
please film it in 8K
Tom.
instead.
We then used her
You
curiosity
sharpen the
and
pores.
exaggerated it to the max, turning her into a stalking postgirl.
We had a lot of fun creating this very strange, unique, hand-drawn environment for you to explore.
What the fuck is this child
We
doing?
hope that you'll also enjoy stalking.
She just becomes a noodle.
Yeah.
Just walking around casually with the chainsaw, you know.
We're calling to all fans of creepy cute narrative games.
If you're curious to follow the development of Tom, make sure to stalk us on social media.
And of course, wishlist the game on Steam. Bye!
Bye.
This next game is based in Jakarta, and it's full of lots of life stuff. Happiness, sorrow, music. It's called After Love EP, and it's awesome.
Hello.
my name is Sasha.
I feel like Days Dev usually
and
is this
I'm
long.
the lead narrative designer of the upcoming narrative game Afterlife EP.
Yeah, isn't Devolver starting in 11 minutes?
I think so.
No, Devolver doesn't start for another hour.
Oh, really?
It's 8?
I'm pretty sure. Let me check again.
This game is about a musician in Jakarta who hears the voice of his girlfriend.
I get
after
mixed
her
up
death.
with time zones occasionally.
on,
Oh no, it's in 11 minutes. Okay, that's good.
It will
God, I
explore
thought
the
that was an
theme of
hour
love,
gap.
Right.
dealing with loss and grief.
Yeah, this is concerning though,
finding
just
your true
because
self,
this hasn't
lost
wrapped.
simplicity of
Right,
Jakarta.
but I think that the same stream is
This
supposed to
game
go
was the
into
golden
it.
child,
Yeah.
my best friend,
Chat, do you really want to look at this, or do you want to see Ted Lasso?
who sadly passed away in March 2022.
Why you punish them with Ted Lasso?
I know
Because I am being punished with Ted Lasso. All I want is for anyone to be able to look up the name of the main character of Far Cry 6 and they can't.
Pick up the torch and continue.
Why did I play the game?
For me, love.
Wait, is that character's name Lasso?
No, his name's Danny
always the
Rojas, which is a very popular Ted
side
Lasso
of our
character.
friendship
Just
duo.
feel free to
He
fucking
was always the
Google
one
Danny
who took me
Rojas.
to, all the wonderful places in Jakarta I used to never know about, and most of those places made it into the game, like the places where he loved ramen, or where he would get his coffee, or like where he would meet his friends, or music. And I've enjoyed exploring those places in the game, like we used to do. We've had the pleasure of working with a wonderful shoegaze band from Jakarta, Alfalfa.
I have been informed you don't call it shoegaze, it's
Sorry, I
shoegazi.
can't really help
I don't
rambling
agree
about
with this,
them.
so I'm with you on this. We're together.
And Alfalfa will be making
We're
the
just gonna
soundtrack
call it
of
shoegaze, and
including
everyone
the
else can
music
deal
and
with
plays in the rhythm
us.
game. We're
My
also
mouse
really
or
happy
their
to be
mouse?
working
That's their
with
mouse. I'm
our
like, why do I have the
and
mouse on the
Soyato.
fucking screen? I didn't do that.
Soyato has breathed life into our characters with his very
So
distinctive
this is
art
just like
style,
Goodbye Volcano
and
High,
also
right?
his love for the underground
No,
music
this is
scene.
Mega Tokyo.
We don't have the release date yet, but we
fuck up.
expect it to be released around October this year. So please bear with us a little longer, and thank you so much for the support.
Cool.
This probably seems like it has more of a point than Goodbye Volcano
We all need a
High,
good
which
mystery
kind of just
to
had the
unravel.
point of what
The
if
team at European
Dinosaur.
developer California
graduating was
Studios aims
scary?
to please with their upcoming game Phoenix Springs. In this neo-noir adventure, you'll search for your lost brother while navigating a captivating world with one of the most striking color palettes
Yeah, we're running out
I've
of
ever
time here,
seen.
guys.
Hi, I'm Jigme Oysa, co-founder of Calligram Studio, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our mystery adventure game, Phoenix Springs.
When I finally find him, my brother makes me promise not to go to the Oasis. So, of course, it's where I end up.
You play
Oh,
as
that
a
Hunter x
Irish
Hunter game
Dormer,
comes
a
out this
reporter
year.
Who searched for a brother
That makes
to his
sense with how
beautiful yet
cheap it
eerie
looks.
desert oasis named Phoenix Springs.
It is a beautiful place to explore.
Who's making that again?
Aiding.
Aiding.
Life is slow.
This voice acting makes me think of Castlevania, the cartoon.
Secrets are kept. But should I stop looking for answers?
No, she's pronouncing the syllables.
I mean, yes, but she is just sort of
She's
muttering.
enunciating. She's being throaty and breathy, but she's enunciating the syllables and pronouncing the letters.
Instead are thoughts and concepts and ideas, like a detective pinboard, and you have to connect them with the world around you or mention them in conversations in order to progress.
I thought it showed the other hand in the one shot. That's weird. Yeah, what?
The game has been in development for 7 years now. We're a small team of
7
3.
years? Jeez.
And one of the biggest challenges was trying to crack the art style, which is a combination of 3D and traditional 2D hand-drawn animation and illustration.
I spent the first 4 years putting in goofy
Well,
sounds
last
for
year
her
we've been
running, and then I
incredibly
realized
lucky to
that
be
that
able
was
to take the game on the road. Places like South by Southwest Sydney, the London Games Festival, or IndieX in Lisbon, where he won the award for Best Art Direction. But really what we saw, the value of these events like Day of the Devs, it's not just being able to get the games in front of players, but really connect with other developers, especially in small teams, who might be facing the same challenges you do.
stop looking for answers.
The game is set to release on September the 16th, 2024 on Steam, so you know what to do. And in the meantime, on behalf of the whole team, thanks again to the other devs, and we really can't wait to welcome you all into this little world that we created for you.
I can't punish Day of the Devs for homogeny
Road
because
96, Lost in
it is what it
Harmony,
is, and it's doing that.
1111, Memories Retold. Developer DigixArt out of France has had a pretty prolific run, and we're so very proud
is there a
to world
separate
premiere their very next game. Spoiler alert, it has a lot of water.
Hi everyone, we are Audition Ayub from GigaBoots.
Here is the project that we've been working on for the past 3 years since Road 96.
We are really excited to present to you our new game, Days of Tomorrow.
So get ready to be surprised and enjoy the show.
Huh.
Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. Best place to... Wait, you look familiar. Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. I'll introduce you to the joys of this amazing place. You okay? You're not going to die, right?
Bastard! You'll learn what it costs to steal from Oben.
Are we in some sort of death loop?
We might be.
Wait, that's not the thief. But it was your friend who did it, right? I made the mistake. You want to talk to me? Get on your knees.
We're gonna drop some frames, chat, as I boot Photoshop, so bear with us.
You won't get away with it. Your friend escaped with my Ozen. And now, you'll pay for it.
With Day of the Devs, our mission has always been to celebrate the creativity, diversity, and magic of
Oh,
video
that one
games.
guy from
We
Xbox.
strive to give a voice to
Like, who's that guy in the
emerging
shirt
and
from Xbox?
underrepresented
All right,
talent
he
and to
exists.
connect players with developers and their games.
For more than 10 years, we've featured hundreds and hundreds of games at in-person events, and our digital showcase have been watched by tens of millions of fans globally.
Better yet, it's all been completely free. Free admission for attendees, free to watch our streams, and free for developers to participate.
Please charge me to watch your streams. It will be very funny what happens
to be
next.
involved in other showcases and events.
But Day of the Devs
Devolver
has never
Digital should
charged
do that one
developers
year.
to participate and never will.
They would
Yes.
not buy it.
Possible
Damn it.
sponsorships and charitable contributions from people
Yeah,
like
buy our
you.
indie movie.
We want to continue doing Day of the Devs forever. But we're not going to lie, these events and shows cost a lot, and fundraising is hard.
We're so enormously grateful to everyone who has supported us all these years. But for Day of the Devs to continue, we're going to need ongoing support.
So please, if you
Go to our
love
Patreon.
discovering new games and supporting emerging developers,
If you would like for us to keep on shining the spotlight on creators,
And especially if you are in a leadership position at a studio, publisher, or platform,
and have budgets that you can tap into,
then please consider donating to Day of the Devs.
Oh, so this stream's
your
going
donations,
directly into that
without your
seamlessly. We don't have to worry about it.
Without your
Yeah,
help,
that's
none
what
of
I
this could
thought,
continue.
but there's
And
always
remember,
that
we're
fear.
a official 501c3 nonprofit organization.
so all contributions are tax deductible.
To find out more and make a donation, head on over to dayofthedevs.com.
or email sponsorships@dayofthedevs.org.
Thank you so much for your continued support.
Bob, are you excited for
Stay
Volvy's
tuned
birthday?
for
Of
Devolver
course.
Direct, coming up right after Day of the Devs. Thank you to our generous individual contributors and corporate sponsors. We could not do this without
Chris, are you excited
Here's
for
a list of
Volvy's
all
birthday?
The amazing companies that have supported
Sure.
us in 2024 so far. You
They
can
better
guess
announce a
this
fucking Volvy.
Yeah,
game.
if they don't announce a Volvy game,
Founding
they've failed.
sponsors, Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit, and our 2024 sponsors, Annapurna Interactive, Bone Loaf, Devolver Digital, Egg, Glum, Idea Xbox,
Egg?
Maximum Games,
Egg.
Netflix
Egg.
Games,
Egg.
Nighthawk Interactive, Panic.
Egg. Why egg? Who's egg?
It's Big Egg.
What is it? Like Big Pharma?
Yes.
Big Egg is behind this one.
Solo, Blumhouse Games. Thank you so much for your continued support. Special thanks to our guy, Dose One, for providing beats, interludes, musical poetry, yet again for Day of the Devs. We could not make this show as bombastic and cool and vibey without your stuff, man. You're a genius. Check out his stuff. Dose One. If you love this program and you want to support us, sign up for our email.
So obviously Mega Man's showing up here, right?
We do lots of events.
And you guys see the Devolver Digital published Mega Man.
Stay tuned after this program for a pretty awesome musical performance. You don't want to miss it.
Looks like that's it today. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jeff Keighley, for having us. Thank you for the developers for making these amazing games. Thank you to the curation committee for finding them. Thank you to all the sponsors who help make Day of the Devs possible. And most of all, thank you to you for sticking around to check out these games. Have a great day, and thanks for watching Day of the Devs Summer Games Fest Edition. Bye.
We are supposed to be going into the
what are you doing?
Devolver Direct right now.
Why is he going to a music video? What's happening?
Oh boy. No, you can't just steal the Halo theme. What the fuck are you doing, man?
It's okay, he's running for office. He can't do anything now. You give up all your rights when you do that, right?
God, I wish. Right. God, I wish.
Man, if only. So like, you can't.
No, you're trying to be a senator. You have no rights.
You have none. You can't own property either.
You're trying to be a congressman. You can't own any businesses or anything.
I don't even think he's running for actual Congress. I think he's running for state Congress.
Still.
It's the first step on his epic journey.
Of falling on his face, yes.
What a strong end to this. You know, I was going to hit that vote now button the moment they were clearly rapping before the music.
Uh-huh.
I think the scores may have changed during the musical segment. You know what, Bob? Since we've got a moment, you see the yellow border around the video?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what OBS does when it captures a window.
Okay.
It puts a 2-pixel wide border on every wall. Notice how you can't see it on the right or the bottom.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that as we continue, because OLED TVs shift the entire image 1 pixel at a time so as to reduce burn-in.
What a fun game.
It's really been fun to watch it appear and disappear on the different walls of this video. So, are they just trying to get us sleepier so that way the Volvy birthday stream is like extra hype? Is that the goal here?
I don't know.
What is the goal here?
I don't know.
Like, if you're trying to hype up this artist, this doesn't seem like a place for it. Are we done? I like
think
your
we're
song's doing nothing,
we're
so
trying
you
to-
could end at any point.
Okay, anyways, the vote's up now. Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up?
We gotta review this.
Yeah.
Once again, I can't really blame Day of the Devs for its homogeny, because that's the intended goal. The intended goal is to aim for that sort of tier of game. I think overall the strength of the games they showed was rather strong. Even still, there wasn't an unbelievable amount of excitement out of this. There were still more games on average, especially, than every other showcase so far. I'm gonna give it a C-. I think, honestly, it's fine. It's fine. Bob.
I'm really not, like, it was neat seeing some of these games, but if this game is something you're not really appealed by that much, you were stuck with it for like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna give it a D+. It's a little bit better than Jeff's show, but not much.
Not a whole fraction of a point better. I mean, to be fair, I'm also sitting here going, this musical segment is really compelling me to give it a fucking D+ instead of a C-, because this is driving me insane. Chris, do you have any thoughts?
Man, this was mostly white noise to me.
Yeah.
Like, I really liked that UFO 50 game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the girl on the treadmill world.
Yeah, that game's hype.
That was kind of it. Like, those were the kind of only two that stuck into my brain at all. And the waiting one, I guess, but I'm not gonna get that. So I guess I'll give it a C-. I'm there with Dan.
So this ending really makes a compelling argument.
They sure need to get the fuck out of this.
Yeah, we're 5 minutes late for Devolver Digital because she wanted to do a music video with visuals by one dev and music by another.
I cannot understand why you would do this. Like, if nothing's coming after, sure, but kind of in the middle of a schedule.
Yeah, that's the thing. They probably didn't realize that's how it'd slot in.
Right.
Wow.
I remember the PS1 boot.
It was pretty PS1 boot core.
Oh. And anytime I see Cocoon, I'm just like, Concord? How they win. They're gonna exploit people like me who see the letter C-O and they're like, oh, it's obviously when people advertise Cocoon, we're gonna say Concord. Man, I know Jeff's shows are usually bad, but this year, man. Still excited for the next 2 days, though. Heck, even the Ubisoft show might be better. One of my favorite things about the Jeff show was seeing more Star Wars. Sadly. It's just more Star Wars. It's nothing special. And I guess today we still got Devolver left, so maybe that'll be something. We should see the Heart Machine thing. Whatever that is. Maybe they're working on something other than multiplayer nonsense.
We're still doing this.
Yeah, we're still doing this.
Christ, it's been like fucking 10 minutes.
What? Why are we still doing this? Why is this still happening?
I don't know. Yeah, you don't have enough going on for this to work.
Not for this long.
No. And you can't keep showing this stuff up because it makes me hope that it's ending. And it just doesn't.
You were I get it. You were inspired by the Summer Games Fest, like hype. Oh, we got these people to do a song of all the big games. This isn't that. It's not working.
Yeah. It's just kind of you jamming out. Like you forgot the ending, like a Beck song or something.
Anyway, I'm very hopeful for the Devolver Direct. By and large, I like their style of game.
Yeah, we better not cut to it and it's half over.
Right.
I would kill Jeff. If Jeff is leaving us in this and then cutting half of that out. Day of the Devs from chat, 57% voted that it gets a C.
Surprising.
Well, they obviously inherently finished voting before the musical segment ended.
That's true. Okay, you're fading out. You have to be ending. You have to be ending.
We're doing the Soylent Green thing, and the Day of the Devs just show us this as they give us the lethal injection. I don't even know what this is. Why are you showing me this? This isn't calming me down. I'm fucking annoyed. What's up, Bob? Something the matter?
This guy isn't faded out at all. This guy is bright as day.
Yeah, what the fuck? Come on. You better be done. That was like 15 minutes.
There's no way.
It feels like it was.
I mean, it feels like it was.
They started before the turn of the hour, and it is now 10 minutes after.
Holy shit.
That was 15 minutes long.
What were they fucking thinking?
I don't know. Yeah, nobody's ever going to follow you on Spotify, man. I'm sorry. Not after that.
The context makes a huge difference. Somebody in chat said that was their first time hearing Tim Schafer talk, and I'm like, man, you've only heard half the story then. If you haven't heard that man say the things he said, you don't even know Tim Schafer.
Right?
Okay, I'm live. Oh, cool. There is a bunny rabbit in my backyard.
Oh my god.
Was it at the hole? It's near the hole? Our neighbors are jealous because the bunnies love our yard.
I don't think that's the case.
That is definitely the case. Nothing to do with city ordinances. Egg. Bob, how do we get Big Think Dimension sponsored by Egg?
I don't know. You talk way more about protein.
You think there's more I can do to talk about protein, motherfucker? I ate 3 slices of deli meat when I stepped out of the room for 2 minutes. Last night, I looked at footage of Abby because it was relevant again. Somebody posted it. They were like, hey, The Last of Us Part 2 PC port's finished.
Okay.
They just haven't released it. Naughty Dog finished making it. And I was like, Abby's biceps are still larger than mine. And I cried myself to sleep, Bob.
That's reasonable. Oh man, Volvy 2.
Oh shit. Isn't that the terrible point-and-click adventure one where he walks up to things and he doesn't speak in words? He just goes like, God. I was applewood smoked turkey deli meat. It was delicious. I would have eaten more, but I had to get back to the stream. And there was the thought of maybe after this conference, we just finish streaming and go eat a real meal.
Yeah, we could do that.
Something that will maybe be scarce in the coming days.
But Dan, you have to stream Astro's Playroom and find all those new bots they put in the DLC.
They did do a patch today that adds stuff.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there is now a hidden robot in each of the 4 levels.
I'm sorry, Bob.
That have new trophies.
I'm sorry,
attached
Bob.
to them.
I'm sorry.
Well, we better get it downloaded.
Oh, do you not always have it installed?
Probably not.
But what about when I beat your times? What are you gonna do then, Bob?
I don't know, man.
Damn it. Then Bob thinks to himself, how is Dan gonna not ruin the whole stream?
Right? Dan's gonna ruin the whole stream.
Oh no, Bob!
No.
I can use
Oh my
PS5.
god. No. Oh my god.
No, it's fine. I got this. Don't worry, everyone. I will get it downloaded while we are live.
Cool.
And I can even listen and talk to Chris Wolfhart while I do it. Hello, Chris.
No, the Plucky Squire's coming out this year.
I don't believe them. The way they've written that, I don't believe them.
Yeah, they said that earlier in the year too. They didn't have any announcements about. Oh my god. So
the release date isn't in the show.
Did it say that?
It did. It
Oh
says
my
bad
God.
news. The release date isn't in this show.
Bob, Because I have Beat Saber booted.
Uh-huh.
It really wants to make sure.
Oh my god.
It's like, is this area safe to play?
Oh, that's cute. They made like a pepperoni Volvy. Neither is Silksong because we aren't the publishing for that. Oh my god. Hey, thank you. Well, duly noted, Devolver.
I have a way of solving the problem. I have 1 minute.
Yeah, you got this, Dan. The PS5 can reboot in 1 minute, right?
Totally.
Definitely release date for Angerfoot. Almost certainly. Oh my god. Now I don't believe them for that either.
Why would Devolver Digital lie to you, Bob?
Angerfoot, the demo was really good. I'm hoping that game comes out.
Bob, what's the timer at?
30 seconds.
I got this. I got this.
I don't believe he's got this, guys.
I got this.
20 seconds, Dan.
Okay, I'm back at the OS.
Oh my god. 10 seconds.
I got this.
5.
I got
4, 3, 2, 1. And it is starting.
When people ask me what I like to do with my free time, I tell them that these days, I'm afraid I really don't have any free time.
Okay, it's fine.
My life is pretty much scheduled down to the minute.
You play as Dan.
I don't have a job, per se, and I'm not in a relationship right now.
You play as Dan.
I do have my interests.
This is how every Sonic fan is.
They have pictures of themselves hugging Sonic on their walls? That sounds tight.
Maybe even a little obsessive about Devolver video games. When I think about the many enjoyable hours I've spent playing my games, I say to myself, what a wonderful world it is we live in. And I say thank you. Thank you to all those who have made my life so damn fun.
Volvy and the cigarette heist? That's the one they need to make real.
And that's why today is so important to me. Today is a special day. Today is Volvy's birthday. A chance for me to show my appreciation for somebody who has given me so much over the years. Take Call to the Lamb, for example, a roguelike video game developed by indie studio Massive Monster and published
This is how
by
people
Devolver
talk.
Digital.
Yes.
The game was released on the 11th of August, 2022 and has sold over 4 million copies to date. The game follows a lamb who was saved from death by a godlike stranger named the One Who Waits, and after created death has created a loyal following in its name. It received 3 nominations at the 19th Players Academy.
So DLC for Cult of the Lamb?
Presumably.
They just released the sex update a couple months ago.
This is Sex 2.
His sequel?
Oh, it's multiplayer?
Oh
Yeah.
shit, nice.
Okay. I should probably put more than like 3 hours into that game.
The early access version corrupted Tosh's save file, and so that's where that ended.
I bought it on console.
Love that this is the narrative trapping of the entire video as a deranged Volvy fan. Or admirable?
Fishpig and the warlocks have trapped us in.
That madman. He won't stop until he has turned everything.
Please tell me you just made whatever that is and put it on YouTube.
He's hyperventilating? Jesus Christ.
People forget that putting on a good party can be a lot of work. It's a lot of pressure. Everyone is relying on you as the host to get things right. You don't want to humiliate yourself, do you?
How about a helping hand?
Not in front of him.
But we thought you were executed by the head of state.
Holy shit!
The Crush House is crushing it as the country's #1 reality show, and things are heating up this week.
You're gonna pay for making me see dog milk, Devolver.
Execs won't believe what's in store for our cast of potential lovers and haters. Monday sees the tension between Priscilla and B finally boil over into an explosive confrontation, into a steamy moment by the pool. Tuesday is a bit more chill in the house as Io brings the cast together with a bopping saxophone performance. As Charlie brings the cast together with a bopping saxophone performance. Wednesday. Tune in Wednesday for the real fireworks when Charlie and Milo, Pierre and Alex sneak off for a little moment of self-reflection, for a little romantic time in the garden, for a wild fist fight. And by the end of the week, crowd favorite Emil, Priscilla, finally lets all their love and a little lust run free. Finally takes matters into their own hands. Finally goes down the success slide.
Okay, the success slide is the first thing that landed any impact on me. Because we've seen this. This was already shown.
Oh, yeah.
Not during the summer.
Right.
There will never be anything like it ever again.
It's a creepy, demented version of The Sims. It's like, The Sims?
I don't understand, though. Why wasn't this guy played by Joaquin Phoenix?
But a birthday isn't just about looking backwards. It's about considering the future. Sure, we've had some great times over the years, but who's to say that next year's won't be even better?
Devolver, you should be hiring
I know
so
Volvy
many
has
people.
so much more to offer us. Who knows what he'll do next?
To
Perhaps
make
something
content
truly
based on
unexpected.
this universe.
Maybe even a new genre. A rogue food.
Yeah, hey
city
Netflix,
builder.
can you just have a show made about
I hate
this
that
guy?
Of myself,
Yes!
But I like it. Something fast-paced, inspired by martial arts movies, set within the confines of a vast yet claustrophobic city dominated by vicious gangs. Each run is different depending on which of these crime syndicates you take down first.
Oh, hey,
Maybe
it's just
even
like
crafted
wait,
by
this
talented
Shinobi.
pencils designers
Sorry, yeah,
Sebastian
Shinobi Do
Bernard.
too. They didn't translate the Do.
No, they
Fantastic.
didn't.
Now that's the kind of game I would play. Now that's the kind of game I would play.
I hate
Now that's the kind of game I would play.
This honestly, this character and the writing just makes me think of Lumelin films. Yeah, where's the fucking puppet? Where's Dobo? From the designer of Dead Cells, aren't they making the fucking roguelike Prince of Persia right now?
Unless some people spun off and left that studio, which maybe. Or that studio got big enough that they could work on too.
Which I hope. There's so little content in the Prince of Persia.
Right. This art style is making me think of the artists they usually get for the Way Forward stuff.
Yeah. Sea Viper has had enough. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, and given
Yeah,
the
that's
shit he
neat.
said about the trappings of it, I'm really interested.
Right.
Oh, this whips.
Please don't be a roguelike.
It is. They already said that.
Oh,
It
never
is.
mind then.
This is one of the few I'll try, though.
Yeah, because it's got those Shinobi-Do mechanics. Kenjutsu. Deep Night Games. Yeah, that's not the same studio at all.
So
That's
I guess like
interesting.
the main director or something left.
What is happening?
Steel, I love it.
Of course, video games are not for everyone. Some people prefer to spend their time outside exploring the natural world, or watching their team win the big trophy.
No, they're victims of his.
Yay. And to them, I say whatever works for you. We all have our passions. And if you're going to be passionate about something, why
It's
not
the world's
go all
shittiest
in?
LCD TV.
Right.
And hey, if you don't care about anything passionately, well then I feel sorry for you. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's important to be true to who you are. That might sound easy, but a lot of people are just too afraid.
God, he is.
Too scared of
Yeah.
being judged. To look in the mirror and say, yes, this is who I am. I'm not a robot. Talos Principle 2 is a puzzle adventure video game developed by Crow Team and published by Devolver Digital. A sequel to the Talos Principle, 2014. The game was released in November 2023 to critical acclaim. The sequel builds on the first game's origin story of robot kind by exploring the newly
Did you know this was Cursed Content Club, Chris?
Oh my god.
This is a lot better than the last several Cursed Content Clubs we've done.
Including what comes out on Monday.
Yeah, reminder, I enjoyed experiencing the moment of death more.
That allows you to dive deeper into the world of the Talos Principle 2 and put your puzzle-solving skills to the test.
Well, they probably stuck another Volvy in it. Because if you recall, Aggro said Volvy's in too.
Volvy's in too.
You return as one
You don't play as him though,
and
so
enter
it's fucking
Sarabai's
I'm sorry.
mind to retrieve the shattered fragments of her personality. Set in a gorgeous environment inspired by ancient Egypt, this expansion challenges you to solve puzzles
Oh,
unconventionally.
they call him in chat. The guy's in England. Oh no. Yeah, that's how you know he's a sociopath. They put subtle clues. Subtle context clues.
Of the Blessed. Challenge yourself with a wide variety of never-before-seen puzzles using familiar tools, culminating in the hexahedron, a large, continuous
feel so
puzzle
bad
cluster
Aggro's not here.
set
Let me-
in a mysterious crooked tower.
This looks great. Aerodite.
Into the Abyss takes you on a journey through a dream world.
It would be
full of the most challenging puzzles.
It'd be really
taking
funny if I was like,
place
I
on
don't
a
want to play the
series of
regular game. I want to play the
floating
expansion.
islands
You should do that just
here.
to vex Aggro.
Road to
It's like, yeah, I
Elysium
didn't think the puzzle made any
continues
sense. They
the
didn't introduce
evolution
any
of the robot
mechanics.
world, providing
that
you
game
with
sucked.
a new perspective.
I do
to a
wonder if
series
the
of
DLC
thought-provoking new
Like, I
stories.
don't even know if you can't play it without playing the regular
Yeah,
game.
who knows, but... Oh, that's fucking next week?
Jesus.
Oh no, chat, this was yesterday.
Ugh.
So about a Netflix show.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Good evening, sir. I hope I'm not interrupting anything important.
No.
We've had some complaints about some noise. One of your neighbors has described hearing strange sounds.
Strange sounds.
Can't a man jerk off in peace?
That would be my TV set. I like to keep my shows cranked. I like to get lost in the experience.
Okay, maybe in future keep your TV and any other devices at a reasonable volume. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of the law against noise pollution.
I don't want to have to waste any more police time dealing with petty issues like this.
The angry foot guy, isn't it?
sir.
See, he has Crocs, which is also a subtle clue that he's a sociopath.
I feel like there are other subtle clues in the game too. It just,
Really?
It just all adds up.
I mean, that was the one that stood out most to me.
Oh, the shoes are actually giving different powers.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's
good.
really good.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Are you okay, sir?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, you know what? First thing tomorrow, I'm gonna go around to everyone in the area. I'm gonna make things right. A formal apology and a card.
I don't think that's necessary, sir. Just keep the noise down.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it off. A day without TV would probably do me a world of good. Okay, so thank you, officer.
Where'd you keep your TV then?
Oh, I have a few just dotted around the place. Yeah, like I said, I like to immerse myself in the experience.
So I think I might need to pop in, take a look around the place, if that's okay.
Well,
yeah, bring a warrant.
I'm expecting some guests now, so perhaps another time would be more appropriate.
Sir, you need to step aside. Now. Sir, step aside.
That sound! That's a plumbing issue.
She went in without a warrant. Nothing she finds can now be admitted in court. He's off for everything.
I could just give him a call and he can fix it.
I like that the other cop's staying outside.
Right?
This seems like a really good situation for her, and everything's gonna go well.
Hello, police? Hello?
Yeah, that's what I thought that was, like SpaghettiOs cans of fucking Volvy product.
Yeah.
My resting heart rate is precisely 65 beats per minute. Rapid elevation is often attributed to stress. My heart machine is an American independent video game development studio founded by Alex Preston.
What?
The studio is best known for developing Hyper Light Drifter 2016 and Solar Ash 2021.
2016?
But rumors suggest that they may have another project on the way. It may or may not feature a rich interconnected world built to be approached in many ways, non-linear, with emphasis on clear choice for where to go next. This purely hypothetical game's narrative
Imagine you're this dev,
balances
and this is how your
reality
game
of
gets
characters,
unveiled.
absurdity and humor. God help me.
Oh, they're going back to 2D. Good.
Oh man, that just makes me go, then what is the deal with the other games?
I'm willing to bet they either, one, didn't sell so fucking hot for how much they cost.
Solar Ash, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if the team that made Solar Ash is making the other one, and this is the team.
What? Yeah, that may be, but the other one was a Zelda-like. This is just a 2D game.
Yeah, this is also a pretty big departure from what they do. This is...
Man, I'm sorry. I have to drink Haterade. I think all of these 2D games where it's like launch them and jump up and hit them. Our 2D game has all these DMC type moves. I'm like, oh man, none of those feel good.
It is super rare.
Also, it's always like, we made this combat system. Now we have to justify it by having combat rooms.
Right, lots of them.
Oh yeah, that's actually the part I agree with. Because really, I need mechanics that make it serviceable and fun, which you can still do and kind of not feel great. But the combat rooms thing really makes everything worse. Oh, that's great. Oh my god.
Yeah, just take a fucking hand of that cake.
Everybody loves Volvy Turbo Jump.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks for the party, friend.
Jesus.
It's no use, guys. Fishpig and the Warlocks have trapped us in.
That madman. He won't stop until he has turned everything into toxic waste.
Yes, Robotia, and if my calculations are correct, Fishpig's toxic slime will reach the city center in just under 2 hours. Heck, it could even reach the banking sector. Grumpfish, no. Grumpfish, anger. But there must be a way. We can't just give up. We just need...
How about a helping hand?
Volvy? But we thought you were executed by the head of state.
No, I was not.
What a good line.
Now pass me that.
I love that no explanation.
Right. On Fishpig, and we need to get back to Buzzbridge before Fishpig, the Warlock King, turns all the money in Buzzbridge into slime.
I'm sorry to tell you, Mr. Pennyworth, but the economy is looking a little unstable. No, you can't do that. Don't turn all the money into toxic slime. We need all that. You can't stop me from doing it, Mr. Banker. Well, you might ruin the money, but you can't break the spirit of the bankers. You don't get it, do you? Nobody can stop me now, not even your precious...
Is he rotoscope?
Yeah, he is rotoscope.
No!
Sorry, we're late.
Okay, is this gonna be a horrific disemboweling or something? I'm a little disappointed he didn't die graphically.
I'm looking forward to just hanging out with my buddies. Who's up for a pizza at mine? I hypothesize a ham and pineapple slice or two.
Sorry, friends, but I gotta get going.
Huh? But Volvy?
I've got to get back to the Vol dimension, Volvinia. I've got a family to look after. And besides, pizza pie is greasy and gives me shit diarrhea.
He's right, guys. No pizza tonight. Eating healthy is important.
Oh, there's a goodie bag.
They're selling me a goodie bag.
How much is that? Jesus.
Fucking god damn it.
Is that
was it? I think that was it.
I think so.
Yeah, they're never very long.
No.
But they still haven't announced a single Volvy game.
I know, right? They showed multiple in this.
Where's my goodie bag, you piece of shit? Oh, is it? I guess it's this thing at the bottom, or you can get a Volvy e-pet.
That's I like that there are 4 tabs on their website: games, propaganda, merch, and influencers. Let's go to merch. I assume merch is gonna.
I wonder if it's just not updated yet, because there's got to be like something called a goodie bag.
Yeah. I'm not seeing it. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, the Volvy e-pet. Oh my god. Okay, one second. This is just an itch.io free game that apparently came out just now.
Okay.
Like seconds ago. Let me put this over here so that way chat can see what's going on. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So technically, by the most literal definition, they released a Volvy game.
They did, Dan. They did it. They did the one thing.
Yes. Well, no, it's not physical. It's a game. is a game you download. See, Tosha's now mad they don't have a physical version. I like that he's just depressed in this one, and there's shit everywhere.
Yeah. I guess he had too much pizza.
And then he died.
Yes.
They clearly have a physical... Oh, no. What if it is also a physical
Yeah, they might be
one?
making a physical one.
Oh, no.
Why? But the picture looks like it's old and dirty.
Virtual pet starring Fatal Software. Then Volvy would not stop crapping and would eventually die from the relentless buildup of his own effluent. At great expense, every pocket Volvy was recalled and destroyed, but earlier in the year, elite net surfers discovered the software hidden deep in the dark web, which has now been emulated here for your pleasure. This is the first time since 1996 that Pocket Volvy... Wait, how is it his 15th birthday? But also...
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Pocket Volvy, long thought lost, has been playable. How long can you keep Volvy alive? 5 minutes, an hour? Set the world record. Enjoy!
Volvy's like those Japanese idols, like, yeah, they turn 17 every time they have birthday.
What's up in...
No. Well, I guess we need to review the Devolver Direct. Bob?
That was really good. I actually am going to play like most of those games. Like Angerfoot looked really good. I played the demo and that was great. I want to try that roguelike for once. And I'm going to play that new Hyperlight game. I don't know if it's going to be good.
I'm just losing it over. I want to play that new roguelike for once.
Yeah, it's like I'll play that and I'll play Hades 2 and that's it. I'm not playing Hades till it's done though.
Yeah.
I can't be fooled.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a few months till it's done, so you're all good on that. Like, why would you rush it now instead of 5 months from now?
They said it's going to be sometime next year. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought that thing was supposed to come out by the end of the year. Okay. So what are you thinking?
It also was really well presented. I'm going to give it an A.
Okay.
These are all cheap by being fun and comical and short.
And paced well.
Yes.
Somehow they build a cinematic interstitial and it's still better paced than most of these.
Yes. Just him just going smoothly into ad reads is incredible.
It was fucking hilarious. Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to give this an A. This is the best. I think this might be the best Devolver Digital because it was so insane. And I always appreciate just having a serial killer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm also giving this an A. That was way too delightful. You could see my face of joy every fucking interstitial.
Mm-hmm.
They did a really great job. All the games they showed were really, really strong games too, which really helps.
Yeah, I think the only one that was like a down moment was that weird Sims-like thing, the Block Party.
Yeah, but it wasn't as bad as the last time I saw it. It seemed to imply something more. But yeah, I would say that's easily the lowest ranking game for me. I wish we got to see more of the Heart Machine game.
Yeah.
But then it popped up 2025 and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be an A from all three of us. Obviously, that's the mark Xbox has to be.
Yeah, they just need to be better than the Devolver Digital Conference. They could do that, right?
Fable's coming out Q1
totally
next year. Banjo's coming out by the end of the year. Master Chief Collection's coming out on everything.
Man, even if there is a Banjo game, they started development of that shit like 5 minutes ago, so it'll be a picture of his face and be like 2029.
They'll show the exact same trailer they did for Nuts and Bolts, which is
Yeah,
implying it's a normal game.
And then it'll never
I'm waiting
come
for
out.
the remake, but I feel like even that's too much effort for them. They don't give a shit. Like everything coming out of Microsoft is, if they don't think it'll sell 10 million copies, they don't want it.
Yeah. The curse of the current industry.
Yep. Well, Bob, is it okay if we do a quick playthrough of Astro's playthrough?
Of course. Well, I assume we just want to play all the new stuff. We gotta go look for that.
Right, obviously.
Yeah.
Which would I don't know where that's going to be, if it will be segregated entirely or what.
I believe
I
there's
looked
a guy
for one of them and could not find them.
Huh. Yeah, because from what their patch note announcement was, it was like, this guy will say he's in this world. So we could go search through that world and find him. So we won't have to just play them one at a time. I don't know. It's unclear. Also, I hear they added the PlayStation Portal.
Why?
They added every new thing they've released. They added to the Gachapon machine, so you can get the PS5 Slim, the PSVR 2 stuff, the stupid fucking Edge controller.
Oh my god, the Edge controller's in there. That's incredible. I'm very excited.
I don't know what my computer's going to do when I unplug the HDMI from the back. And since we're live on Twitch, I'm fading to black as I do this transition.
It's mysterious, chat. Anything could happen.
Can I get a hashtag Freaker Gang? That's right, we're going into Days Gone.
Oh no.
You know, if we do the Spoiler Cast Mark III, you will have to stream your entire playthrough.
Oh my god, don't say that.
Good thing I didn't hear what he said.
Right? You don't need to.
Don't worry, I'll say it again next time the Days Gone Mark III comes up.
Okay, new goal. Don't bring it up again.
You could make that decision. Do you think aggro will cooperate?
These are some good frames.
Wow. Oops. I guess we don't need to be edited out.
No, we don't. That's why we don't do both of those at the same time, really. Anyways, I'm going to end this recording for the Devolver Direct, so that way it's cleaner cut on YouTube. This VOD of us playing Astro's Playroom will be